around to LAPD Harbor, trying to get the name of the officers from the Paseo del Mar
Homies? Oh.
hydraulics.
Oh,
That's sign language for hydraulics.
We're actually a little earlier than we usually are.
We're hoping to catch a new crowd of staff and see if we get a different answer. We're trying to test the waters and see, you know, how many people really do service the community and how many just don't want to do shit. Hey!
Lights on!
Lights! There it is. That's right. They're like calling the station now, telling them that we're coming.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
I thought it was going to spray him.
He's pulling in.
Where did he just come from?
He just came from this going, traveling. Ready to bone out. Wait for somebody to.
Well, I just understand that. No.
I'm not going to go away. The more you act like this, the more I'm going to
the more.
Oh, who's at the desk?
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
All right.
What can I do for you?
I need to identify an officer.
Why is that?
Because I need to know who he was. He was taking pictures of me, and so I want to do a FOIA request.
Are you gonna show me something, or?
Yeah,
yeah, I'm looking for it.
Oh, okay.
Or I've got the car number and the day he was working in the time frame and where the stop was, and you can look it up that way too. Oops. Okay.
Do you recognize him?
No.
I don't recognize him.
Okay, so we have the unit, the car number, and the date, so that would be.
Because.
Yeah, that happened on day watch. I'm not sure.
So do the day officers and the nighttime officers not talk to each other, or you don't see each other ever? Or?
Sometimes we go days without it. You know, we work at 12-hour shifts, so sometimes we might go.
Right, but
there's a lot of guys that work days that I don't see. I don't know.
Okay.
So well, then we got different units working during the days that, you know, some guys working from upstairs that I've never come in contact with working nights.
Okay.
Okay. So we give you the car number and the date, though, because we've come in and we've done it before. I mean, we were able to give that information and be able to find out who the officers were.
Let me see if I could pull up the.
Okay,
you want the car?
The
yeah.
Yeah. Can you write it down? Or
yeah. Can I write it down? It's 89483.
89483?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And this was on July 8th at maybe 7 o'clock, just before sunset. On Paseo del Mar.
89483.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see what I can find out.
Okay. Thank you.
hey, how's it going?
Whoa.
Wait, I met you.
Yeah. Remember?
Yeah.
It was at the
Was it
gas
me?
station.
Yeah.
It was. Trying to take it up. You and Lopez.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to commend him for something? You want to? Is there a problem with him?
What's his name?
What's
I
his
don't
name?
know. I don't know. I don't recognize him. I don't know.
Can't you put?
Who was driving that car that day?
You don't know because.
No, I don't. I can't pull it up right now. I don't have time to start pulling up things. Is there a problem with him right now?
Can you have somebody else pull it up?
And who has time?
And the other thing is, I'm not gonna provide you that information either.
Well,
Why? There's transparency.
Sure, there's transparency.
So that falls
what do you
under
need
that.
it for?
Because he was taking pictures of her with his phone, of her, and that's what the FOIA is about. Freedom of Information Act. We're not asking for anything that we don't have the right to, basically. Okay. So I don't understand.
And I don't need to provide you that information. I don't even have it right now. I even recognize that officer. If I did know who it was, I'm under no obligation to tell you who it is because somebody was taking. If you want to report some sort of misconduct or something like that, I'd be happy to do some investigation on it. But take a complaint, or if you want to commend him for taking your picture, I
want my headshots.
We want to know what he has.
You want your headshots?
Yeah, he's taking
professional
pictures.
Photographer?
I don't know.
Okay.
There was no reason. It wasn't my stop. I was filming a different stop. I had nothing to do with the stop. I was just recording. So he took out his cell phone and started taking pictures of me. Well, that is public record. You took a picture of me while you're on duty. I want to see what you took.
Like I said, we're not asking for anything we don't have the right to. So for you to
first of all, like I said, I don't know who that is, and
you can find out though, because we have come in here before and we have found out by the unit number and the date being looked up, and then we were given.
Who provided you that information last time?
I don't want to say.
No, I don't want to say.
Well, you could check with them next time.
You tried.
Right. I will.
But
fine.
Okay.
Now, are you saying that I don't have a right to those pictures?
Or have any information?
Yeah.
I don't.
So what does the transparency mean to you?
The officer took pictures on his phone.
On his cell phone, right.
Of you in a public place.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, you don't have access to those.
Why not?
Those pictures. It's his personal phone.
Is he on duty?
He's
on duty.
So you have access to everything that a police officer does on duty?
When it pertains to us personally, no, we wouldn't ask for generally. When it has to do with a single citizen, they can ask for it.
And you can be denied, sure.
Well, of course you can deny anything, but that doesn't mean that's right.
You could take it to a court and see if they provide it.
Why wouldn't you provide that?
Why wouldn't you? Where's the transparency mean to you?
I don't know why he took it. I don't know.
Exactly. Neither do we.
Exactly.
That's the question. Like, what is he using it for his own personal get?
Well,
I don't know.
You're in a public place. People can take your.
That's different.
Right. He's working. It's not him on a picnic with his family taking pictures. He's working. He's on the clock.
So he has different rights than you do?
It's not.
He can take my picture. I want to see what it is. I have rights to it.
I don't like this. If I knew who the officer was, I'd tell you.
Are you worried about imposters running around? How do you,
imposters?
How do you not know who's who, or you can't look it up by a car number?
We've got over 300 people working here. I don't know everybody that works here.
That's fine, but then the car number at that date and time at that place.
What are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything.
Well, in the essence of you don't want to provide it because.
I'm under no obligation to provide that information to you.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure.
You're positive?
Positive.
Okay.
All right.
Well, he said something about you being new. Is that you're new to this?
What's your definition of new?
Well, I don't know.
New
He said you were new.
He
said
station?
I asked him what
I've been here for over a year.
Okay. Was it Havican?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you've never had anybody else come in and ask?
No, I have not.
So this is new to you.
Us coming in
here. Yes.
So.
How long have you been a police officer?
Long enough.
Long enough because, like I said, we are not asking for anything we don't have the right to. So I know.
So you say.
So you think we wouldn't come in here and done a little research beforehand? Yes, we did.
Probably.
And
it might be incorrect.
Are you familiar with the Freedom of Information Act?
Yes, I am.
And what does that mean to you when it comes to transparency? And
would you guys like to make a complaint or something like that? Because I've got a lot going on right now, and I don't have time to sit here and discuss, constitutional law with you guys.
Oh, we already know that.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Trust.
All right. Anything else I can do for you?
No.
Okay. Have a good day.
This is a piece of shit. This is a piece of shit.
No. The videos have stayed consistent, and maybe we can get making fun of somebody every once in a while. Never did.
The disconnect is because of stuff like this. I don't owe that to you, blah, blah, blah. Wow. Your officer is taking pictures of the public while he's on duty, and you're sitting there telling me that you're not obligated to give that to me.
He goes back there and does a little research of his own.
Which, I don't give a shit. Because you know what? That's your job. You're held to a higher standard. Why do you write the number down if you didn't have time to look it up? You went back somewhere and you came back and then told me you didn't have time to look it up.
I like that he didn't even offer the number this time, Mr. Watch Commander. It's interesting how they all act.
They all do whatever the hell they want.
They have no real
no, there are no rules. The rules are whatever you decide they are at that point in time, whatever mood you're in.
It's really no point because he's set. He wasn't even willing to give us. It really boggles my mind that the way they're so.
Did you want to file a complaint because I have stuff to do and I was like this? Well, go.
Is there protocol?
Get the on then.
Listen.
No, there's no protocol. There is no protocol.
I don't know how many people film them here, so.
Yeah, me and you.
Just gonna go say, yeah.
Me and you, seriously. It's really simple if they would just act professionally and go by the rules and the law and treat everybody equally and everybody give the same answer to everybody who walks through the door, the problems would be solved. Oh, and stop shooting people.